Hi, it's Big Prepper here again. I'd like to make a little video about my absolute favorite folders, the knives which I can't part of. My favorite knives which I carry more or less every day. Not all of them, but usually one of them at least. Let's start with in the order of the knives I got them. So the oldest first, also the most valuable. This is a quite expensive knife, a few €100, a few $100. Chris Reeve Sebenza, the classic one. I had it for about 10 years now, I think. This is a lovely titanium folder, the reference folder. The absolute reference folder of all folding knives. Can't say anything bad about this knife. It is just a perfect folding knife, titanium scales, very strong liner lock. I have a little lanyard with a skull there. And the skull reminds me that this is the only knife which ever got me some serious cuts accidentally, which needed some stitches. All the knife guys there know that sometimes you a little bit get some accidental cuts, and this knife just, I don't know what's about it, but once you have a little cut with this, it's usually a bad one and needs stitches. Perfect knife, but on the cons, it's a bit heavy and it's very expensive. So I don't carry it that often, but it is the ultimate knife. The knife I would never part with. The next knife on the line would be my Benchmade 940 Osborn. This is also not a cheap knife, but this is just absolutely perfect knife. Everything is correct with this one. It's small, it's light, it's absolutely easy to open and close. I'm right-handed, but I can use it ambidextrously. I can use it with my left hand as well, which I couldn't do with any other knife of mine. It has seen quite some use, and it will, because like I said, this is the one I usually have always with me. Any cons, I can't think really of any. If I would change anything on this knife, maybe this purple color liner here is a little bit strange color, but then again, it's quite pretty. It makes it special. So Benchmade 940 Osborn, pretty much the ultimate knife for me. After that, I've been reading a lot about the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. I'm a big Spyderco guy. Most of my knives are Spyderco knives. I must have about a dozen or 2 dozen of Spyderco folders for the last 25 years at least. So I have a huge collection of them, and this is definitely the nicest one ever. And why? Because it's a fast knife. It's a really fast knife. Opens just as quick as the Benchmade Osborn 940. Incredibly fast, and the handle is a bit bigger, a little bit larger handle, more comfortable in the hand. And only interesting thing is that comparing to the Benchmade The handle is definitely bigger, more comfortable, but actually the smaller little Benchmade has a larger cutting area. The blade is actually bigger on this little Benchmade, although in total this Spyderco feels like a larger knife, but it isn't really. This has a bigger blade, so choosing which one of these to carry with is not an easy choice. They're both very nice, but I tend to carry this one much more. I just feel more comfortable with it. Although it is my only Benchmade, and like I said, I must have at least 20 different Spydercos and only one Benchmade, but this is an absolutely perfect little folder. Really, really nice one. And my latest and the greatest, maybe, or is it the greatest, is the Cold Steel Recon 1. Why did I get it? Because I read a lot about how strong the lock here is. This is a lock which is never supposed to fail, and it is a serious knife, and it fits your hand like a glove, better than any of the other knives I have. I mean, this is a very, very comfortable knife in your hand. This is also a bit of a self-defense knife, I would say. If I would have to choose one for purely self-defense, it's absolutely this one. But for daily use and EDC knife, I must say the Benchmade, of course, is my number one choice. But this is a great folder as well. And this is the newer model with the non-chipping DLC coating, diamond-like coating. I haven't used it that much, but I hope I also don't have to, because I use this. I carry this more or less as a self-defense knife. So only my EDC bag hidden as the self-defense knife. So these are my favorite folders. I hope it answered some questions about them. If you have more, please leave it in the comments, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Cheers. Bye bye.